It's been all about peppers in the Espresso Kitchen this morning. Right now, I'm joined by Michael Broughton, Executive Chef at Terra Restaurant, making a coffee rub steak, incorporating those peppers. Dude, and this sounds delicious. How are you doing?
Good, thank you, Jan.
Cool, man. So kick us off. What are we doing with our coffee rub steak this morning?
It's very simple, Jan. We're just taking a piece of sirloin.
Okay.
We're adding a whole bunch of these fantastic flavorings. We've got coffee,
okay,
paprika, smoked paprika, cumin.
Wow, and that's now
brown sugar,
creating that that dry rub.
Cayenne, we've got dried oregano, onion powder, and we've got a little bit of garlic powder in there too.
Perfect.
The sugar,
a little bit of sugar
brown
as
sugar.
well. Is that's going to,
and then
make that little glaze on top as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, we're going to pop this on big heat.
Perfect.
And we're going to just give this
our recipe is taking
a little bit of a toss.
Shape nicely. Of course, remember, you could make this beautiful recipe at home. Coffee rub steak at home. SMS the keyword steak to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list. Also, incorporate a link to the recipe. Remember, SMS do cost R1.50. What do you have going here? Because this concoction is gonna, it's very vinegary.
This is the base of the sweet and sour. What we've done is what we call a gastrique.
Okay.
We've made with sugar and red wine vinegar. And we get it to that stage where it's really syrupy.
Yeah.
And that vinegar's boiled away. We deglaze with the red peppers.
That's it.
And the garlic.
Out.
Keeping with our theme of peppers, the
That's
chili.
Nice little
we've got
bite to the chilies as well.
Chopped coriander.
Oh.
And you give that a whiz.
Right, you can see it really is nice and syrupy.
And you can see exactly,
Yeah.
So you would cook that down for a minute or two.
All right, up until how long? A minute or two, up until the peppers become nice and soft, I presume.
Yeah, and they would become sweeter as you cook them.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
So you can let that stew for a minute or three, take it off the heat, put the lid on, let the flavors relax, and then you've got your sweet and sour.
Nice. Our coffee rub steak this morning. Of course, still sticking to that theme of peppers this morning. Earlier on, Andrea told us how beneficial peppers could be to your immune system. Really, really healthy as well. But log on to our Facebook page, Espresso Morning Show, SABC3. Also upload all the details there, how you can make your very own coffee rub steak. And it looks delicious. Chef Michael Broughton in our studio this morning. All right, a little bit of seasoning going on our dry rub there.
Seasoning and salt. Pepper,
look at that.
And give it a good douse.
Okay.
A good douse in the rub.
Nice.
Okay, buckling hot pan. In you go. Got to hear that sizzle.
Nice. So it must be smoky almost.
Yeah.
You can see.
Smoke.
What is the secret now? Oh, wow. That flavor's coming out all of a sudden just as it hits the heat. What is the secret to making a piece of steak in a pan like this? Do you turn it? Do you leave it? What do you do?
I think the golden rule is a big hot pan.
Yeah.
In it goes once. Get a slight crust on the outside. Turn it over, and then you need to finish it in a very low heat, and you don't want to tense the meat up with too much heat.
So start with a high heat, basically.
Start high. Yeah,
okay, so to form that crust.
Sear it, turn it over, and we finished it in a very low oven, about 150.
Okay.
6 to 8 minutes.
Brilliant. All right, so once we've done this,
we'll just flip it over, and that's the color that you're looking for there.
And look at that.
That's the color you're going to be looking for.
That is such unique, that coffee flavor coming out, and this is going to complement this meat so well, but I can't wait to see this dish put together. Remember, you can always log on to Espresso Show website, espresso.com, espressoshow.com as well. We'll also upload all the details you need there to make your very own coffee rub steak. It's all about peppers in the studio this morning, and right now we're going to show you how peppers will complement our coffee rub steak this morning. And here we have one that we prepared earlier already.
Yep.
You can see nice, that color is absolutely amazing.
This was done early this morning, about a few minutes ago.
All right.
And we're just going to cut it on the angle.
Okay.
We're going to cut about 3 pieces per portion, I would say.
Okay.
And we're going to place it on the plate.
Oh, and you can still see that steak is nice and juicy on the inside.
We're going to get some baby leaves.
Brilliant. Remember that keyword, once again, you can just SMS steak to 33728 to get all you need to know to make your coffee rub steak this morning. It really smells so delicious with the different spices in this recipe.
And all I've got here is a few baby leaves, a mesclun mix.
Yep.
A bit of beetroot tops, carrot tops, turnips, parsley. And again, we're going to put that just gently down the middle.
That's it.
How we garnish these days.
So our peppers are looking nicely on this side.
Very quickly.
Absolutely beautiful.
A few little
decorating our
dots
dish
of
this
parsnip.
morning.
And the parsnip puree is very quick and easy.
All right.
Just simply peel, cut into little money coins in a pot, covered with milk, salt, pepper, a little bit of thyme, bay leaf. Cook slowly, strain, put the solids in the blender, whiz it to a very smooth puree.
And then
Bob's
you
your
end up with
uncle.
that. And Bob's your uncle, he says.
Okay,
Right.
and then lastly, we have
That's
these
it.
guys. A little bit of the sweet and sour.
Okay.
Over we go.
Wow, and it takes so much care in presentation.
Now, I wouldn't put all of the sweet and sour
That's it.
on the meat, otherwise you lose the pinkness. And there you have it.
Okay, so while we just completely finish up this dish, this is our coffee rub steak this morning with peppers this morning. SMS the keyword steak to 33728. But here's a look once more at how we created this beautiful dish.
Combine coffee, chili, sugar, mustard, cumin, oregano, cayenne, garlic and onion powder and paprika together. Roll the steaks in the rub and sear in a hot pan. Finish in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes. Simmer sugar and water to form a caramel. Add vinegar, pepper, garlic, coriander and chili. Slice the steak and serve in the rolls with the sauce and parsnip puree. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword steak to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. SMSs cost R1.50. No free SMSs. T's and C's apply.
And there you have it, all the details you need to make your very own coffee rub steak at home, also incorporating, of course, those peppers, our theme in the Espresso kitchen today. And this dish really, really smells delicious. I mean, I can just hear rumbling tummies all around the studio. Guys, come inside. Let's get in here.
Ja nee, dis die rumbling tummy van leigh-anne.
I say,
What?
yeah,
Oh,
really.
please.
Kind is honger. Oh, you said?
Guys, Michael, thank you so much, man. This looks absolutely delicious. I can't wait to. This is my piece, by the way.
Oh, really?
I'm just saying,
We'd
you
love
could
to taste this.
Go for it. Go for it.
Girls
Go for it.
first.
Yeah.
Oh man. Thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh.